Welcome back to Crypto Toronto. In this video, I would like to discuss VeChain, how it's currently performing, and what we could expect during the upcoming hours and days. But before doing so, I would highly appreciate if you could give me those thumbs ups down below. And even more important, if you have watched previous videos and you're not yet subscribed, do not forget to hit and smash that subscribe button right away. So let's get started on VeChain and what we are currently seeing. So on the 4-hourly time frame, what I think is actually of utmost importance right now is that we saw already 2 touch points underneath this descending resistance. We have also seen multiple touch points on top of this descending support. So this is for sure absolutely almost a confirmed pattern. The only unfortunate thing is that we haven't seen a 3rd touch point underneath this descending resistance, but for sure this is a confirmed descending support. So that is absolutely important to me. Also, I would like to discuss this fixed volume profile that I already placed priorly from swing low towards swing high, and what you're seeing is that approximately at 0.083 cents we are going to see resistance, and also very significant resistance due to the fact that the most amount of volume was actually traded at this range. So for the immediate short term, if we are going to experience momentum towards the upside, it is actually good to know that at 0.083 cents we could expect a resistance area, and what we would like to see is actually a support being found on top of this area and see eventually a breakout occur above this descending resistance and movement towards the upside. But of course, it is also highly likely that we are going to retest underneath this descending resistance and head straight back down afterwards. So that is actually crucial to me. Also, underneath us, I would like to say that this is the level of support where we have to stay on top of at 0.075. So therefore I place this red thin line underneath us. So this could be a possibility if we do see a decline once we get rejected underneath this descending resistance. But of course, it is also a possibility to see a breakout occur. And if we head towards a breakout, what I think is actually quite important is that we are going to see a breakout heading towards the beginning of this descending resistance. Why is this the case? It's because a falling wedge pattern always tends to break out towards the beginning of the pattern, and therefore it will be heading towards the $10 range. Absolutely crucial is that we have a Fibonacci level underneath this area. So therefore, if we see movement towards the $10 direction, it is highly likely that we are going to find support afterwards on top of this Fibonacci level at 23.6. So that is something I wanted to show you as well. And if you are right now actually interested in purchasing this cryptocurrency and you do not have a platform to do so, do not forget that down below in the description you will be able to earn up to 4,100 USD Tether deposit bonus on Bybit by using the link down below. And this is only for first-time depositors, so do not forget to take advantage of this amazing opportunity. Also, this being said, VeChain is a great buying opportunity right now, especially if we zoom out a bit. You can clearly see that we have been in quite a long downtrend. I personally think that this is a major opportunity so far, and I do actually say to all of you watching so far, do not forget to look into this crypto. Well, this being said, let's get started right away with analyzing the RSI. So if we take a look at the RSI, clearly we are seeing a bullish divergence here. So that is something that gives confidence to me that we are going to find a stronghold where we are currently trading at, and that we are going to see an increase in price action heading towards the descending resistance. Also, why is this a bullish divergence? Due to the fact that we are seeing a lower low on the chart and we are seeing a higher low on the RSI. This is a bullish divergence and it's giving me a lot of confidence, especially because we have plenty of space towards the upside to see further continuation before heading towards the dotted line on the upper part. So right now, I personally think this looks very healthy. If we head towards the 1-hourly time frame, we're actually not seeing a bullish divergence. We are especially right now seeing a bearish divergence. If you ask me, on the 1-hourly time frame, that is something quite unfortunate. Why are we seeing a bearish divergence on the 1-hourly time frame? It's because we are creating a lower high on the chart, but we are creating a higher high on the RSI. So right now we are seeing a bearish divergence on the 1-hourly time frame. So this could perhaps mean that we are going to experience a minor decline within the upcoming hours. But for sure, what is important is that we are as well seeing this bullish divergence on the 4-hourly that will help us hold strong on top of this descending support. What is crucial to me right now is that if we zoom in a bit closer, we must hold strong on top of this descending support and not break down further below the 0.0782 level. Otherwise, we could perhaps see a further decline heading towards the range I discussed previously at 0.075. This being said, let's take a quick look as well at the MACD. Actually, very important to me is that on the MACD we are almost heading towards a crossover on the 4-hourly time frame. This does actually look very good right now, and we are as well seeing a bullish divergence taking place on the 4-hourly time frame MACD due to the fact that we are seeing a lower low on the chart, and as I said previously, we're seeing a higher low on the momentum indicator. So this is a bullish divergence, and I clearly think that we are going to experience that momentum towards the upside, but perhaps in the immediate short term, due to the fact that we saw a bearish divergence on the RSI 1 hourly, we are going to trade where we are currently right now, just for a small tad longer. So we are going to create a stronghold where we are right now. Lastly, let's take a quick look at the 1 hourly MACD, where we can clearly see that this is exactly what's taking place. We are heading towards a crossover on the 1 hourly time frame, and therefore I do expect that we are going to create a stronghold on top of this descending resistance in the immediate short term. But eventually, after creating this stronghold, we are going to experience that momentum towards the upside and retest once more this descending resistance as a level of resistance on top of us. Lastly, during this video, I would like to enable the EMA ribbon. On the 1 hourly time frame, you can clearly see that we are retesting the EMA ribbon right now. So what would be actually absolutely important is to hold strong on top of this descending resistance and eventually see a breakout occur above the 1 hourly EMA ribbon, head straight back up above the 0.082, a level where the most amount of volume has been traded, and see further increase afterwards. So that is absolutely important on the 1 hourly time frame, to hold strong on top of this descending resistance and break out above the EMA ribbon eventually. And on the 4 hourly time frame, we are actually seeing something very similar occur, but what actually is quite important to notice is that the EMA ribbon is perfectly aligned with this horizontal level of resistance on top of us. So therefore this will be a difficult level to break out above, but once we do so and find support on top, I am confident that we are going to experience major movement towards the upside afterwards. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you did enjoy the content, do not forget to give me a thumbs up down below. It will be highly appreciated, and you will be supporting the channel by doing so. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.